All right. Okay. Okay, so we have our how to be a successful filmmaker YouTuber checklist. So we have the mirrorless camera, we have the lights, we have the color grading. Oh, we're missing that. Can't believe I almost forgot that. How will people know that I'm a real filmmaker if they don't know that I'm obsessed with coffee? All right, we have the whole setup. And last but not least, we need an intro. Howdy! How's it going, friends of YouTube? Thanks for navigating your way to this video however you did. My name is Angel, and this is my brand new channel. If you're looking at me and you're thinking, they look a little familiar, it might be because you recognize me from my other channel, Angel and Nicole, which I run with my wife, but this is a different kind of channel. I've always wanted to have my own YouTube channel where I talk about all things creativity, specifically photo, video, being creative in general, what it's like to be a queer person in the creative world. Recently, I actually quit my job and kind of career of being a barista for the past 6 years to pursue creativity full-time. So what this means is I have a lot of time on my hands. And I figured, what better timing than to finally pursue this thing that I've always wanted to do. And so here we are. So I thought, of course, the first video should be an introduction and introduce myself to you guys, the things I like to do, the things that this channel is going to be, and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Like I said earlier, my name is Angel. I currently reside in San Diego, California. I love my city a lot. It's super fun. I'm married to my wonderful wife, Nicole, and we have 4 pets, 2 of which are dogs, 2 of which are parrots, which you will absolutely hear in the videos. Outside of YouTube, I am now officially a full-time videographer. I really love doing social media videos for small businesses, but I'm also up for any challenge that life throws at me, and one day I would love to get into documentaries. I identify as gender fluid, which means I kind of just exist on the spectrum of gender, and I really don't care what pronouns you use for me. I really love to travel and explore all that the earth has to give to us. And I also really like surfing, and I just recently picked up that hobby about a year ago. I really love music. I'm actually currently in a band. I love to make music, I love to listen to music, all of it. But most importantly, I love going on adventures with my wife and doing a bunch of fun stuff with her. And you can actually see those adventures in my other channel, which I mentioned earlier, which I'll link it down below for you guys if you're interested. So what is this channel going to be? I have a lot of creative passion. Specifically, videography and photography are things that I really enjoy doing. I really wanted to kind of lend my voice for a few reasons. The first reason is that I'm not rich. And I remember when I was first starting to pursue these creative passions, I definitely wasn't rich, and I really appreciated all of the YouTubers that gave affordable options and hacks and things like that to help you still make great films and great videos with minimal gear. I also really value representation in communities, and I feel like there needs to be a little bit more queer representation in the videography, photography world on YouTube, and so I'm here to be a part of that and also maybe inspire other queer photographers and videographers to rise up and put some effort and energy into their own YouTube channels. And finally, even outside of videography and photography, I just want to talk about creativity. I think that in this weird and wiggy time that we're in right now, it is really easy to have your creativity just be totally squashed because there's just so much going on in the world and it's a heavy time, but I think that there is still beauty to be found if you search for it. And so I'd love to continue to talk more about just like being motivated and being inspired and what that takes. Creative passions and art in general have always just completely run my life and has formed my purpose for my life going forward. A little fun fact about me, if you glance at the creation date of this channel, you might be shocked to see how long I've been on YouTube. And you might also, in the same vein, be wondering, why do I have so many subscribers after just posting a single video? And it's because this channel is actually recycled from my first ever YouTube channel. I used to animate. It sounds really wild, but when I was in middle school, I used to animate, and I had an animated series, and I posted it on YouTube, and people actually liked it. And that was what inspired me to continue doing artistic passions and to continue posting about them and sharing with people so that other people could like rise up and do their own thing, and also we could talk about it and just share the creativity all around. And I thought, what a beautiful thing to take that channel that first started it all for me and recycle it and use it in what I'm doing right now as a full-ass adult and doing my own creative passions and all that good stuff. And if you happen to be an old subscriber from that account, I really appreciate you being here and watching this video, because it means a lot to me that you are willing to follow my journey all throughout my life. Like, that's wild to me. And of course, a big welcome to all the people coming from the Angel and Nicole channel. I also really appreciate you guys being here, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that I have to talk about, you can't necessarily get on the Angel and Nicole channel, but it's still gonna be really relevant to the audience that I have over there. And of course, a huge welcome to anybody who is brand new and watching this video. I think that this is gonna be a really fun journey of learning and growing and being creative and being just living our lives. And I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, so that way you can be up to date on all the videos that I post going forward. Also, if you're really into it, you can click that bell icon to be notified every single time that I post a video. If you want to follow me on my social medias, which I also would really appreciate, you can find me at Kinkle Morris on both Instagram and Twitter, and I'll also link that in the description below. But I'm super excited to go on this journey with you guys. So thank you so much for watching my first video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.